Hello there, amazing people of the YouTube. So I am going to start a little series here about my little, I think you will call it mixer experiment or something like that, where I have this idea, like I like to try out new things and new platforms and whatnot, and I kind of want to try out Mixer. A little story about Mixer and me, if you can say it like that. When it was called Beam, like way back before Microsoft bought it, I was a member there. That's why I have this little yellow globe or what it is here, like an original member of the Beam community. I was also streaming on Twitch at that point, but me and the friends that I were playing with, we were a little bit, already back then, we were a little bit like Twitch is not handling things like we like them to, and we didn't like the favoritism they also had back then, that they still have today. So basically all the people I played with, they moved over to Beam, and one of them is still streaming there right now at the moment actually. And I followed with them, but I only stayed there for a month or two, and I didn't... Well, I liked it, but I just felt like it was so new. You might as well just stream for yourself, basically, because nobody was really using it, and the people that were using it, it was kind of like, you know, the outcast from Twitch, and I kind of was like, when I stream on Twitch at that point, because I streamed a lot on Twitch, I had more viewers than I had on Mixer. So for me, it didn't seem to be, you know, like it was anything that made sense for me, if you can say it like that. So I basically stopped streaming there. And then over a couple of years, I always come back to it, and I always like updated my page, my info page here. Right now I'm just running like a past stream that I did. So let's see if we can throw it out here. Oh, got some lag there. Look at my ugly mug here. Yeah, that was just like, I always stayed on Twitch. Now Ninja, of course, is over at Beam, or not at Beam, at Mixer. And I just recently reconnected with one of my old gaming buddies on Mixer. I started to talk to him over there, and watching him stream and have fun there and all the cool stuff you can do on Mixer and all that, I kind of wanted to do a little experiment, if you can say it like that. Or I wanted to try it out and then document it with you guys. The deal is that this would be like my not Twitch, but Mixer experience or something like that. So the next couple of months, I will say it's like October, November, I will be streaming only on Mixer. And of course you guys are more than welcome to come over there and talk to me and have fun and all that. I can see I need to change my cam position a little bit when I'm streaming. I'm doing that. And then I basically want to stream. I'm aiming for 2 streams at week, like Tuesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, you know, depending on what my real life schedule allow it. And then after each stream, I want to make one of these videos here documented. Like, what happened, was it anything good, what did I think, what did I feel, you know, like, take you guys with me. And like, as you guys can see, I have 5 followers, and these followers are followers I had back when it was called Beam, and when it migrated over to Mixer, basically where those followers come from. So I just did, like, you could say my first stream, it was like an hour, 50 minutes and something like that. And I looked at my statistic, and I had like 1 view over that time. That said, I haven't done anything to promote it or anything like that. I haven't put it on Twitter, I haven't put it in my Discord or anything like that. I will do that next time. This was basically just, I wanted to set the stream up, making sure, you know, everything worked and all that. But I still want to do this video here for you guys here on YouTube, so we can like talk about it. It was fun, I didn't have any hiccups. I'm using Streamlabs OBS to stream on Mixer, because then I don't have to, you know, like change keys and all that shit on my normal OBS that I use for Twitch. And yeah, it ran perfectly, basically. Like, also like it do on Twitch. Like, it was basically the same. As you guys can see, I just have a basic overlay on Mixer right now. Before I started on this stream, I did a lot of preparation that, as I think you guys should do when you start out. Find overlays and all that, you know, find graphics and whatnot. I spent like 3 hours this morning figuring out, okay, which overlay site is the best, which, what do we call it, the alerts system is the best and whatnot. And what I found is that Streamlabs with Streamlabs OBS, so let's go in here. If you go in here to Streamlabs, they are integrated with Mixer. Basically just log on here with Mixer. And they give you everything you need in there, you know, the alert is basically the same as if you're streaming on Twitch. There's also a program called, this is one of the first one that was made for Mixer. And there's some other ones, but StreamYard and Streamlabs, there you go, are the ones that I recommend you check out. I actually recommend Streamlabs the most because they have everything that you need. They have custom overlays, as you guys can see here. The reason why I didn't went with StreamYard is because then I had to make my own overlay, or I have to like find graphics and all that. It's no big deal if you get an artist to make your overlay, or if you do them yourself. I just didn't have time to make, like, you know, the webcam overlay and graphics and find icons and graphics and all that for my alerts and all that. So basically just right now I'm using Streamlabs overlays here. You go in on their on Streamlabs OBS. When you download that, then you go into overlay and themes. Maybe I should make a video showing you guys how to do that. And then you can basically just select an overlay with like a starting soon screen, as you guys can see right here. This one here, they have like a starting soon, talking head screen or intermission. There is a ending screen. And this is basically from Nerd or Die, and this is like a free version of this overlay. He also have a paid one where this is basically animated, and I'm thinking of buying it because I really like it. I know that this is that another person may also have this be using this overlay, but I don't mind. If I ever get to the point where I can make money to pay for a custom overlay and alerts and all that, that's only mine. By streaming, I will do that, of course, because then you know it's mine. But when you're just starting out, don't spend money on overlays and all that. Just take like a pre-made one, like I did right here. When I figured out that Streamlabs was what I wanted, because like I said, they had everything. You can have like alerts and all that in itself. I didn't have to go and, oh, this site is so, well, not go, but it was always like this site, okay, they had chat boxes, they have alerts and all that, but they didn't have any graphic overlays, so you have to make them yourself, you know. And when I'm talking graphic overlays, I'm talking about starting soon screen, webcam, borders and all that shit. You have to do that yourself, and I just didn't want to do that because I don't want to invest that time right now. In Mixer, you're just starting out. I'm just starting out on Mixer, so this is what you would be doing if you were starting out, in my opinion. Streamlabs was the easiest, the fastest. I installed Streamlabs OBS, I set up the overlay theme, looked at the themes that they have available, found one that I like, set it in, or installed it, or what you will call it, activated it, and then I basically just added an alert box to all my scenes, to like starting soon, talking, be right back, and end. I don't think I did the ending screen or anything like that, anything with that, and that whole thing took me 30 minutes with me looking for a theme that I liked. So you can kind of see here, it's actually really easy. And the same could be said for Twitch, because you just log in with Twitch and then all the Twitch alerts will work and all that. So this is just, in this case, this is just because I'm using Mixer. And I think, in my opinion, that's how you should do it when you're starting out. It's your first stream, or you've been on streaming like a little while. Don't go and spend a shitload of money and all that shit on overlays and whatnot, because you don't know if you want to be streaming in a month. You don't know if you will be streaming on the platform you chose in a month, and you're not making any money. This is the thing. The same with YouTube. A lot of people, when they're starting up on YouTube or Twitch or Mixer or anything like that, they just throw out money. Oh, and they think that will make it. You have to do something for people to get in. You have to have an interesting stream and all that shit. But if you, let's say you spend $2,000 on, you know, on your first stream, it can take you years if you don't have the right content and you don't get discovered that easy and all that to recoup those, you know, money, to get them back basically, or before they start to make more, or before your investment is in zero. So you're basically $2,000 or $1,000 or $500 in zero from the get-go. And I always live by this rule that you spend the least amount of money that you have to get started. So buy a webcam, have your computer ready and all that shit, you know. But you're also using that for other things, like you use your webcam for Skype or Discord and all that shit. So that's, you know, that's an investment that you can justify. Overlays, well, you don't use them if you're streaming, so they're a little bit hard to justify. And then when you start to make bits, or you start to make donation, you take those money and you allow them to accumulate, so you can buy an overlay, a better webcam. Like in my case right now, you can see my webcam is laggy because, or it looks like it's laggy, but it's because my lighting sucks. I don't have correct lighting in here. I don't have an overhead light. Right now I'm using a window, and over here I have like a little desk lamp sitting on top of my PC. I need studio lights, and then this would be 10,000 times better. So that's the next thing that I will save up for my monetization from YouTube, maybe from Mixer. And if I get a paycheck from Twitch, that is backlogged, because now I'm not streaming on Twitch, so I can't get bits from Twitch like in a couple of months now. You know, and do it like that, and then save those money up, or buy, let's say you get $50 from YouTube, or you get $50 from Twitch or Mixer, use them for an overlay and stuff like that. Don't go and just throw money at it and think, oh, I have the perfect overlay, the perfect cam, perfect lighting and all that, and now I will make it, or now I will get a lot of views. No, you have to have good content, you have to be discoverable, and that means that you have to advertise yourself. You have to put your stream out there on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram and shit like that, social media basically. And that's something that I'm really bad at, because when I stream, I don't do this to get discovered, I just do it for myself, relaxing and have fun. And that's why I thought this video series that I want to do right here would be really interesting, because it gives me a reason to stream other than just, oh, today I just feel like streaming, and then I'm like setting it all up and I'm like, nah, I don't want to do it anyway. So this gives me a reason to stream. It also gives me a reason to help people, and maybe people can learn from it, which is something I really, really like. If I love helping people with stuff like this, like computer stuff, IT stuff, streaming stuff, YouTube stuff, and I love to share my experience. So that's why, like I said, I want to do this little experiment. Then I will try and, like I said, do a stream. I'm hoping for 2 times a week, maybe 3, but at least 1 time a week. And I know that's not enough if you want to grow. If you want to grow your streaming channel, at least 3 times a week, maximum 4, and you have to stream for at least 3 to 4 hours every time you stream, in my opinion. And if I don't have an active chat and all that, I can't stream more than 2 hours because of my mental health and all that. I start to overthink things, and, you know, I start to get introverted a lot if I don't have someone to bounce off of. You know, if I don't have someone to talk to in the chat, or another person in the room and stuff like that. But that's my limits. That will not count for you. Oh, sorry, I just hit the microphone. And I will also experiment with, like, let's say if my Twitter account is not the best active-wise, because a lot of people don't see my tweets, because I have a lot of dead followers on Twitter, because I did that whole follow for follow thing like 6 years ago, and that's really, really bad. I will also experiment with, like, okay, if I promote it on Twitch, on YouTube, or if I promote it on Twitter and Instagram, and see how did that impact my stream. And then we will talk about all these things after each stream. So I will make this video today. I did my stream today, Friday, and I think I will upload this video, you know, the day after or 2 days after. But I'm searching for the day after the stream went up. So if I stream on a Tuesday, it will come up on a Wednesday, you know, Wednesday evening my time. You will have like the post-stream report, if you can call it like that. My Mixer experiment post-stream report sounds kind of cool. It's just a long title, but anyway, you guys get the idea here. And also, so if you guys have any suggestions to like what you guys doing and all that, and if you're starting out, what, you know, are you doing to get out there? There's a dog barking outside, I'm so sorry for that. Let me know, and we can help each other out, and, you know, we can learn from each other's experience and all that. But that's basically just it for now. My first stream, like I said, I had 1 viewer for like a minute or 2. So thanks for watching. Again, let me hear your feedbacks about all this, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.